Hollywood. Hollywood. Man, I could not wait to get to Hollywood. Right? Let's test your moxie. Let's see who can make it. You have a dream, a goal. You're an actor, you're an actress, you're a singer, you're a dancer, you're a rapper. You want to go to Hollywood. You want to make it amongst the stars. You want to share your talents with the world. If it was only that simple. If it was just about sharing your talents and just about sharing your abilities, Hollywood might be a perfect place. But see, the undermining fact of Hollywood, the undermining um, problem with Hollywood, that those in Hollywood will never let you forget, is that someone has to put you on. Oh yeah, welcome to Hollywood. Someone has to put you on. Someone has to vouch for you. Someone has to have supplied you with credentials. Oh yeah. So until somebody gives you a green light, until somebody gives you a okay, until somebody say, yo, that's my man's, you just on the outside, on the peripheral, looking in. So as long as they got this level of buffer, as long as they got this system where you cannot get in, you can't even get a job as an extra. Like, you trying to get credits, you trying to just build up your resume just so you could get into acting, right? Well, you got to get down with somebody so you could be an extra, so you could get a credit. So what are you going to do for this extra credit? What are you going to do for me to vouch for you? That's the reality. That's the beautiful undermining part of the whole shit. Oh, you got talent. Oh, you can sing. Oh, you can dance. But who gonna put you on? Who is going to be your handler? Sounds weird. Sounds strange. Sounds creepy because it is. It's the undermining part of your talent. It's the undermining part of your soul and your beauty. So now you need someone to sponsor your soul, someone to sponsor your talent. Hmm. But that's a tall order, man. That's not something that you just do. You don't just walk around putting people on. As soon as you put somebody on, they might tell you to kiss their ass. Hey, I don't know you, nigga. You just I'll put you on. You know what I mean? So they hold that in high regard. They got a flaming hoop with your name on it. Oh yeah. They want you to jump through a flaming hoop. They want you to land on your feet. Mm. But they say, like, when you're a gymnast, you better motherfucking, you gotta hit that landing. You know what I mean? Put your arms in the air. They want to know what you're willing to do. They want to know how far you willing to go just to be down. Oh yeah. You can have all the money in the world, all the money, have everything that you need to live and be successful while you wait and while you sit out here and try to get some credits, while you sit out here and try to meet somebody to put you on. But be prepared. Because when it's time to get on, when it's time to get that movie, when it's time to get that casting call, that's when the compromise begins. That's when the compromise begins. That's when the what you thought you would do becomes what are you going to do? It's on all levels, man. This is all levels of the game. If you want to be in front of the camera, you want to be a see. That's why, like, you'll see a waitress get on faster than you'll see a Harvard actress or a thespian or a theater or whatever. Someone that's because no one's going to put her on. She's not going to do what it takes to get on. He's not going to do what it takes to get on. How do you get on? How do you meet these people? You have to get into their culture. You have to get into their life. You have to come to these parties, come to these events, and get invited to the after parties. You know, get invited to the after party. It's parties in LA that don't like. I done walked out of parties and shit. Well, when the sun is up, this is how it works. You got mansion parties, you have warehouse parties, you have parties in the hills, you have parties in the city, and these are all different sects. To see, LA is so clicked up. You got your actor set, actor clique, you got your model clique, you got your comedian clique, you got your musician clique, and all of these niggas click up and have gatekeepers and have people that will put you on, people that will prep you to be prepared to be molested, to be prepared to be compromised, to be prepared to be taxed. All of these clicks. You can't avoid these clicks. You can't avoid these clicks. You're not on. Why you think such and such hang with such and such, no such and such? Because they all got such and such on each other. Because this is what we need to live. Because this is the game. See, the Hollywood trick is a simple trick. You have to have the right agents, okay? You have to have a CAA. You have to have a William Morris. You have to have it's six agents. It's six networks and it's six agents, okay? These agents make movies, okay? These agents are the ones that fund the not but that fund the films that these studios produce. These agents have now come to the point where they making agencies have they're making whole films with their actors and creating projects, series, and giving completed series to networks. It's only six agents. How do you get into the six agents? How do you meet these agents? Well, you have to know somebody that's a member that has the same agent. Like I tell you, like the Roots hate me, right? And I never was mad at the Roots for hating me because this they should hate me, right? They don't know why what I did, right? When I was in college, I had a TV show. Um, and everybody know I work for MTV, whatever. So I'm from Philly. I know one of the dudes from the Roots, Mala B, that was like the old head, right? So I used their name. They had William Morris Agency, so I used their name to call William Morris to set up an interview for them to possibly do it because they don't take unsolicited material. They don't take none of this shit. Like that's the learn that word. That is no. Have you who you fucking? Oh, you ain't fucking nobody. Oh, we don't take unsolicited material. That's what they say. Okay. So yeah, I'm using a name, and that's how I got down with William Morris. So I know them niggas should hate me. I never told them that. I never put it out there, but yeah, that's how you get in with some shit. You got to use a nigga name. You got to know a nigga to get in, to get an agent, to even get to the point where somebody will present your material in the places that count. You know. But nobody's doing that for free. Nobody's just doing that to a person that they meet the first time. You have to develop relationships with these people. You have to develop a rapport with these people. So they say. It's nothing about your talent at this point. This is about your compromise. This is about your soul. How much are you willing to give up on it? Hang with us. Come here. Come pay for this. Come here. We out here. You got any drugs? You do drugs? You know any girls? They freaks. This shit starts small. This shit starts very small. Compromising, you know, watching shit. Niggas are preppy. See, like a lot of shit, like in Hollywood, like Like you'll go to a party with some shit, and they'll have this is how they fuck you up, right? I'm at an after hours and shit. Right. Shit's lit. We in Hollywood. It's lit. So they got it's stars and their celebrities, bad chicks, right? And these niggas, they got strippers, right? So they got some females out there, they stripping, they dancing, they doing their thing and shit, right? So the stripper get off, and then these niggas come out and start stripping. Like, what the fuck? Hello? Did somebody ask y'all niggas to switch this shit up? But that's what they do out here. They prepping niggas. They getting niggas ready to compromise. They getting niggas ready to undermine their morals. Like this ain't the church, nigga. This is um sex camp. This is um like Freddy Kruegerville. Like we're like this gang banging. This is what they doing out here. Like see, like y'all don't understand that it's a myth. It's a lie. Like these people say he made $100 million. He didn't make $100 million. He got an agent. His agent get 20%. His fucking manager get 15%. His such and such other niggas, like, so he's gonna basically he might get between 50 and 40%. And then taxes are gonna take 20%. And again, that's part of the hustle. All of this is to make it look good. Like they need niggas to make it look good, you know? Like if you in Hollywood, you see these niggas on TV every day, and these niggas riding around in the cheapest cars you can find. You know, like it's only a few niggas that's eating. A lot of these niggas, they just buffers. They just keeping the code. They just here to make niggas compromise. They here to have people sell their souls. That's that. They want you to compromise yourself. They want you to be a vehicle to distract, a vehicle to enslave. So they gotta have something on you. Like the Hollywood shit is all a trick. Like they will, they'll put you, if you're not on Entertainment Tonight, if you're not on Access Hollywood, then you're not famous. Who controls these shows? Again, it's a small circle. It's 6 agencies, it's 6 networks. You get it? So they get these people, they get us people to come here with our talent, to come here with our souls, and they find different ways to make us compromise. They find different ways to hoe us out. That's what Hollywood is all about. Hollywood is about selling, selling, selling souls to soulless beings, to soulless creatures, created creatures all around the world that need your soul. But to sell your soul, you have to sell your soul, nigga. Fucking with them, you got to do some shit that you would never imagine doing. And that's when you in the door. That's your graduation with these niggas. Like I had friends that went crazy from this shit. Crazy from this shit. One of my like I said earlier, we was talking earlier about when I was on Sunset. And first time ever in Hollywood, went to caught the fucking cab, the fucking Sunset. It's like you say, put yourself amongst the stars. It's where you want to be, go do it. This where you belong. Cool. I went to the club. There was a group of black niggas out there, all football players and shit. It was like, yo, he the last one, pointing at me. Fuck it, think I'm in. I was kicking with them niggas. You know, I'm buying bottles though. They rich niggas, they millionaires, and they ain't buying bottles. They like, this nigga crazy. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm hood niggas. What we do? So it was one nigga that he was like, I was like, ain't none of y'all, because them niggas wasn't even going to drink. I bought a couple bottles, niggas wasn't going to drink. So I'm like, ain't none of y'all going to drink. So it was one nigga that started drinking with me. This is my nigga Sid. Me and Sid became real cool. And this nigga Sid became like, Sid could play ball crazy as shit. And you know, he been like, he was just she's just the man. So this nigga he was starring in that movie Coach Carter. His nigga is the star of Coach Carter. He's like, he was the basketball nigga that was killing it. You know what I mean? He was in like Bow Wow videos, like what's that? The illest Bow Wow video when he walking through the club. So that's my nigga. And so this nigga, he went from like, being just like my regular homeboy to like, yo, that's such and such from Coach Carter. Like you couldn't even walk down the street with this nigga. So when he at the height of his shit, riding around with the caddies and just killing the game, and oh my god, that nigga was living it. Fast forward, couple years later, this shit go corrupt. Like nigga, like you know what I mean? This nigga actually loses his mind because he's not them. He's not them type of niggas. He got a soul. He got a motherfucking soul. And the shit that these niggas want you to do to maintain this shit is the shit that drives him crazy. The shit that drives these niggas crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point where you are literally crazy. Like, how many niggas in Hollywood go to jail? How many niggas in Hollywood get caught up for the violence and get caught up for something stupid as a cry for help, basically? This is the fucking conclusion of this shit. If you like, as soon as you stop, okay, game over. We don't need you, nigga. This is a company house. This is a company car. This is everything corporate. Like they tell you where to go. Like if you need a real estate agent, if you need a place to stay, they got apartments for you. They tell you, oh, go here. So it's like you think you're getting a good deal. No, nigga, this is all company shit. This is all shit that's associated with these agents and with these agencies. You know? Like of course, like I tell, like everybody knows, I've done like, all right, so, and not, all right, look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I made movies, I made TV shows, so I had to do some casting myself, right? And I'm a regular nigga. This is not Illuminati. I'm a regular nigga. I'm telling you about me casting regular movies. Being a casting director in Hollywood is different. These niggas have fucking power over fucking people, dog. Because they know that I can create a situation where one, they can get credits, two, they can have a reel, and three, they might fuck around and get a speaking part. Oh shit. I had some of the baddest chicks ever just fucking rip my clothes off and just like fuck me in the office, dog. I'm keeping it real with y'all. For a regular movie. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are y'all doing? Like, to the point, I'm like, I'm not that dude. I'm like, chill. But like, some of these chicks be so bad. Like, oh my god, like, are you serious? It's like this was going on out this motherfucker. Like, niggas is just throwing pussy for a role in a movie. Shit is crazy. Like, I remember one of the first times I did it. Like, I'm calling the girl back. Like one girl, I guess she felt bad. Like, she didn't even want to fucking talk to me. Like, it's like the chick. Like, first of all, she just wanted to keep fucking. Oh my god, she didn't want to stop fucking. Oh my god. But I guess like later, I'm like, yo, well, I guess you could be in a movie and shit. Like, and the chick was like, she was so like hurt that she had to do something. You didn't have to do that. I don't even know how we got there. Like, that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Like, I have no intentions of this type of shit, but I'm telling you, this is the environment. Like, these motherfuckers come knowing, like certain people come knowing to this shit, knowing how this shit is going to be. Like, yeah, I'm ready to get this part. I'm ready to, like, no, nigga, stop. Like, this is ridiculous. The compromise. You know, like, why? Man, I had, like, I'm living in a mansion and shit, right? So I'm living in a mansion. So you live in a mansion, you're gonna probably go to mansion parties, right? Okay, cool. Parties in your neighborhood, shit like that. Parties of people that you know that got mansions. But also, you're gonna have parties at your house. Like niggas, I have parties at my house, and sometimes a nigga would rent out my house to have a party, dog. Like that's crazy. And like you see some shit. Like I had this billionaire nigga, this billionaire fucking real estate nigga. This nigga, like every time he come to LA, he live in like the fucking not the W, the Roosevelt. So a lot of niggas might not even know what the Roosevelt is. Like they know the W, they know all these fancy exclusive places, but this is like a boutique shop that is like beyond exclusive. This is the Roosevelt. And this nigga got a suite and all types of shit up in there. But this nigga's the fucking cokehead. Not even a cokehead. This nigga's a crackhead. You know what I mean? Shout out to this nigga though. He a grown man, he a man. He can do what the fuck he want to do. You know what I mean? But this nigga's a crackhead on some shit. He smoke crack. You know what I mean? He don't smoke no weed. He don't do nothing else. He just like to hit the crack. You know what I mean? Hit the pipe. And he want to watch some bitches fuck. Like, what? Okay, this nigga's crazy. So not only do he want to watch some bitches fuck, this nigga want to watch some niggas fuck some bitches. What? Yeah, he want to sit there and smoke crack. Oh, shit. Dog. I'm serious. This shit is real life, nigga. You want to sit there, smoke crack, and watch these niggas fuck some bitches. Oh, give it a dick, nigga. Dick her down, dick her dick. Yes, like his dick, man. You see the compromise? And he got a gang of bad bitches hanging with him all the time. Super, super bad bitches. Hoes, you know what I mean? And they not fucking him. You know? They living a life. I know some of these girls, like, it's my homies. And I was telling them, cause this nigga, he rich. He gonna lace you. He wants you to live the life that he living. You gonna look like him. This nigga iced out. This first of all, this nigga love me. Cause of course, I tell you, we go out. I have super fun. I attract a lot of cool people, a lot of chicks, whatever. So he always have fun with me. You know. I didn't tell you about one time I went to the bar. This nigga thought I left. He left. He got everybody up and said, "We gone." He thought I left. I came back. He's like, "Yo, I thought you left." Oh, let's go. We staying. I threw a bowl at. I was like, oh my God. I went to the bar, dog, because niggas buy drinks and the drinks coming to us. So he seen me going. He thought nigga black. But that's how cool this nigga was. But like I say, like, so what the shit is, I know a lot of the girls they fuck with, some of his homies. And I'm like, stack your money, man. This shit ain't gonna last forever. Like, not even to say with you, like, or with him. But he's gonna get tired of you. Gonna want new chicks. Like, this is what niggas do. You are entertainment for these niggas. You are here to compromise your morals and your integrity. He wants to see how far you're willing to go. And then when you go as far as his imagination allows you, he's gonna get tired of you. These niggas is collectors. This shit is just a job to this nigga. Like, it's a movie, obviously. He's watching motherfuckers fuck. He's not necessarily participating. And this is the shit that goes on. You'll be a motherfucking bad chick. You'll give away your youth, being a fucking arm piece, being a trophy piece to some niggas that you not even fucking, that got you fucking some niggas like going to the club and just picking random niggas. Though you don't mind if you watch, right? What the fuck? Y'all niggas is crazy. I'm not doing that shit, though. That's my nigga. That nigga ain't never watched me fuck nobody. It ain't happening. I ain't doing it. I ain't living that life. I'm not compromising like that. But this is what's going on. This is what these people are out here doing and shit. To be in the life, to have a nigga support you, to have a motherfucker help you maintain this Hollywood illusion, maintain this Hollywood dream, to actually help to groom you to be trafficked. Cause that's what this shit is, nigga. It's the sex traffic, it's the soul traffic, it's a motherfucking everything that you motherfucking don't want, nigga, for yourself. It's the environment. If you live in a valley, you're done. You toast. You toast. Like pimping and hoeing, and that is just the culture of the valley. Like, it's ridiculous. It's atrocious. I never met a pimp until I went to LA. Never met niggas that was on some pimping shit. I know niggas that fucked a lot of girls, might have got a couple money, little dollars from her, some shit to help, but not pimping. Pimping is a part of their culture. Regular niggas in the hood is pimping in LA. Because again, you got chicks that's gonna meet niggas that just wanna fuck, watch them fuck. Niggas that's gonna be tricking on them and just doing all this shit, but not fucking them. So she's gonna have to fuck a nigga so she can get her nut. And this nigga is gonna charge. I know regular niggas in the hood that's just charging bitches for fuck. Nigga, like, Every chick in LA is bad. Nigga. It's summertime all year round. So she got summer body. She's summer ready, pool house ready. She live in the ghetto. She live in the hood. All this regular shit. So she's still bad because it's summer, nigga. Clothes not that expensive. This summer clothes, nigga. So you got a regular chick in the hood that's basically fucking upwardly mobile if she's willing to sell her soul. And if you're not willing to sell your soul, then you're not gonna fit in around that bitch. Like that's why they have that shit so set up, so designed, so fucking entrapped, where it's damn near impossible to penetrate. Because if you get to certain levels, like I say, you're gonna have to be compromised. You're going to have to be committed. Like niggas used to make fun of me, like saying I'm not like a Mason, I'm not Illuminati. Like, and I'm like, is that a joke? Yeah, you ain't gonna never get it. Like, you ain't Thriller. Niggas would tell me I'm not Thriller and shit. Like, Thriller is a Illuminati code word. It's a Masonic fucking code word, I guess. I didn't know, right? And niggas like, yeah, you not Thriller. Okay, shit. I never had to do that shit. Like I said, I wanted to get my own shit. I had to get my own office. I'm trying to make my own movie. I'm being victimized by the shit. Just being a real nigga, being a good nigga on the outside, like you be victimized by the shit. Having a mansion, living the fucking life, you still victimized by the shit. That's the culture. The culture is motherfucking compromise. The culture is a rape culture. It's the molestation culture. Niggas want what you have. They want your soul. They want all of that shit. And they want you to sell it. But they gotta have something on you. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, it's not worth it. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. All of these niggas, 5 years, 10 years later, like I've been knowing these niggas for 5, 10 years, and the shit is never worth it. It never works. It never pans out. They always gotta fucking keep doing something. Keep compromising. Keep giving up their motherfucking integrity. It's not what we. It's not us, nigga. It's for a fucking foreigner and shit. It's that's what I'm saying. Like, hey man, you young. You know what I mean? You might got some years to fucking run to waste. You might feel like you got too much integrity, huh? You don't mind compromising some shit. Well, then Hollywood is a place for you. You know, the unnecessary evil is the place for you. Man, he got that shit in a trick bag. He got this. I mean, the whole shit is an illusion. The whole shit is a fucking psychological operation. The whole shit is a motherfucking side op. The whole city, the whole town, nigga. I mean, and you got niggas so bought in to an illusion, to a lie. Niggas are willing to do anything and everything to be a part of a lie. It's not worth it, man. We are part of the destruction. We are part of the problem when we go into these places, giving them our talents, giving them our motherfucking abilities, and compromising. You know, compromising ourselves and shit to hang with these niggas, these Hollywood fucking whores and soulless beings, these compromised creatures. That because that's what you happen to be. You when you like like okay, Kobe Bryant. We all love Kobe. And I was going to do this as a separate thing. But I'm thinking about this like a motherfucking, like a psyop. Like, what if Kobe Bryant was a psyop from the beginning? Like, you have to understand this shit. Not to say that you don't be good and as a talented player and as a motherfucking, as a talent. Kobe is a talent. But here's what I know about the Kobe Bryant shit. When I met Kobe first, I was a freshman in high school. He was a senior. I met his sister. I probably told that story before. How I met his sister. She was like a tall chick, perfect. I liked her. She was my style, taller than me. My friend went up to her, tried to talk to her. She told them niggas she had a boyfriend. Long story short, we always hanging out. We started being cool. At the end of the night, she asked me for my number. I was like, "Did you had a boyfriend?" She said, "I just told him that I wanted me." Cool. Gave her my number. We was cool. We go. It's like Christmas. I'm home for the break, right? So we go to the house. Like she's like, "Yo, come, let's hook up. Let's hang out." So I go pick her up, and I bring my same homeboy with me because I'm really shitting on this nigga because he shouldn't have went and talked to the girl because I told him I wanted to talk to her. First thing he do is go talk to her. So I'm bringing him with him so he could like shit on her. But and then she had another friend too. Her friend Jazz, super bad. So shout out to. I'm just anyway. Yeah. So we go and we at the house. We have dinner. But Kobe was actually there that night we had met him and shit. But I don't know. I'm in college. My man, he not in college, so he knows what's going on in the city. He know what Kobe is. Yada yada. He about to go to the league. Okay, cool. This is December, right? So me and his sister, we cool, whatever. Boom. I go back to school. Now fast forward, right? To the same year, but in the spring. So now school over, right? First semester over. I'm coming home. I'm doing an internship with Boys to Men. So Boys to Men, Wanye, Sean, Nate, and the other nigga, right? All right, cool. Um, so I'm doing an internship for these niggas. Cause my homegirl Dion, who I took on her prom, her brother's like the first member Boys to Men. All right, cool, right? So Wanye at this time, the next summer, is dating Brandy. How do I know this? Okay, because one, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, Wanye, Brandy brought Wanye a dog. I'm in the studio with these niggas every day. So one day, Brandy sends this nigga like a Shih Tzu or some shit. You know what I mean? Oh wow. So this nigga dating Brandy around this shit crazy. Wanye is a little older than her. She's like, but Brandy's a little older than we thought at the time. So, but it was just like hush hush, secret, secret squirrel shit, right? Fast forward a week or two, like because I'm just getting out of school, so it's probably like April. No, it's that. Yeah, like April, right? April, May, right? May. Let's say May. We get out of school May. So now it's prom time in June. Brandy is going on the prom with Kobe Bryant. Like, what the fuck? I'm still working for these niggas. I'm like, how's she going on the prom with this nigga? And she date Wanye. So I go and I ask, like, yo, what's going on? Like, because the dog's still here. Like, she was just on the phone yesterday. Like, I know that's not my business, but it's shit's in the news now, right? So it's like, no, 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 no. So it was before the news. It was before that. I heard somebody. It was heard somebody talking about it. So I asked him. He broke it down to me. You know who his manager is and all that shit. And how they manage it, hooked it up. So they yeah, let's put it out there. Fuck it. Their manager is Charlie Mack, right? So Charlie Mack hooks it up so Brandy can go on a prom with Kobe Bryant. So now everybody knows Kobe Bryant now because he going to prom with Brandy. Y'all may not remember this shit, but this is a national thing. She goes to the prom with this nigga to Lower Marion, hot college shit. So now he's an international fucking known figure. So think about that. You come in with a psyop. Not to say that it's the actual factual psyop. It might have just been a publicity stunt. It might have just been whatever you can say it. But listen to the people that you playing with now. Now you playing with fucking Charlie Mack. Charlie Mack is Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? You playing with Will Smith, you playing with Brandy, you playing with TV shows, actors, and all this old acting shit, this Hollywood Illuminati shit from the gate, from day one. Before this nigga even got out of college, he's playing the Illuminati game, the motherfucking psyop game, the television game. Okay, cool. Like that's what I'm saying. Like television is entertainment, nigga. You think these basketball games is real? Niggas say they got magnets in these motherfucking shit. That's why these niggas shooting all these shots. As long as it go up, like the nigga Joel. I mean, like the game is changed now. It's a magnet game. You know what I mean? It's not about dunking. It's about shooting from half court. As long as you get the ball up high enough, let the magnets connect. Right. So this shit, this shit ain't gonna go nowhere, right? They gonna block this shit. Yeah, they gonna block this shit. But that's the whole shit. So now you got people these are actors. You got people that are willing to throw a game, to rig a game. You know, football, NFL. Like I know all of these niggas. Like the nigga that let me in the club. Like I said when I first went to LA, that nigga was fucking. That's my man though. But McKinnis, like that nigga, he won Super Bowls with the fucking Patriots. Now he on TV, CBS and shit. You know what I mean? And that's my guy. Been my guy since that time he let me in the club. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like, but I know that nobody get on TV unless you fucking with these niggas. I used to work for MTV. I know this shit. I know how far you can go with this shit. You know, unless you're willing to get down with these niggas. So was Kobe down from the beginning? Like, I don't know, dog. I never really put that shit together like that. Like, at the time, I'm grown with this shit. I just asked the question. If I would have knew, I wouldn't ask the question. But looking back, I can probably be like, well, damn. Well, damn. You know, is this shit like? Cause is all of this shit? Cause all of this shit is for TV, bro. Like, all of this shit is for TV. All of this shit, like the movie to sell Stephen King and shit. Like, motherfuckers go crazy when they get their phone call, when they look at their phone. Like, we only know about George Floyd. You know what I mean? Like, they want you to know about George Floyd. They want you to know about Breonna Taylor and all this extra shit. You know? Like, this is trauma. This is shock. This is motherfucking, you know, a distraction. That's what this whole shit is. So they want niggas to participate in this distraction. They want niggas to help them compromise. Again, you are the fucking landlord. You're the homeowner. You're the Indian, right? You are motherfucking in your space. Everybody here is here to steal from you. Everybody here is here to make you compromise. That's the thing. To get you I'm telling you, like, so what? Let's talk about music right quick then. So now I just told you I did the Boys to Men thing and all of this shit, right? So all right, so and I'll do another shit about that. I don't see music is a whole different beast, dog. Music is a whole different beast. Music is a whole different beast. You're gonna get so much more drama, so much more motherfucking opportunities to be fucking compromised dealing with this music shit. It's not even fucking ridiculous. At least I'm trying to tell you about the acting shit. You can know where it's going to happen, how to manipulate and maneuver. It's going to happen at these parties. It's going to happen with these people that you meet. You know, these places that you have to be in to be seen and to be, you know, to be familiar. It ain't worth it, especially now. Look at the world we fucking living in now. Like I said, this shit, the shit I seen, that shit usually don't work out for these niggas anyway. But looking at this shit, look at this shit now. Like, ain't no movies, ain't no TV shows. Niggas going off of fumes, old movies, old shows. shit they had in the can, because they not knowing that this shit was all pre-planned. Like I tell you, I owned a TV station. When I owned the TV station, the same year it was this big ass auction. It was this big ass auction and shit where the motherfuckers. So what happened was they got cell phones and wireless, all this shit. We wanted a 5G, right? So they needed the bandwidth in the sky, like your television shit goes through the sky. So now your cell phones is going through the sky. This 5G shit. At least this is the excuse they tell you. So they buying bandwidth right now. They buying property in the sky. So all of the fucking phone companies bought all the TV stations, bought all the mom and pop TV stations, bought all the motherfucking regional stations, all the regional signals. They all owned by conglomerates now. All owned by motherfucking um, holders and phone companies and not telecom, but it's telecom, but it ain't television. You see? And again, that's all Microsoft. That's all Bill Gates. So it ain't no TV no more. TV is now your phone and shit. The phone company brought your TV stations out, but nobody knows this. You know. And again, like, it doesn't really matter because there's only one person that owns all the fucking communications, and that's fucking Gates, right? So it ain't no more Hollywood like you think. Hollywood is motherfucking YouTube. Hollywood is fucking Vimeo and wherever you can draw an audience to, because they get paid regardless. They just want motherfuckers, and that's again, like, this is the part of the trick, man. Like, I talk about Einstein not being smart. He working for the patent office. If you got to send him your shit to get it approved, to get a trademark, you know, he know your shit. And that's the same way with this shit. We gotta send these motherfuckers our information to communicate. Then we don't have no communications. They can block us. They can shadow ban us. Don't send our notifications. See what I'm saying? Like, so they winning. As long as they can make everybody depend on a source, and then when the source act up, oh well, I'm sorry, they didn't get it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck up, shit. And that's the reality of this shit. This ain't what we think it is. This is control. This is everybody come here. Put your shit through here. Stream your motherfucking information through here. You know? Censor your shit through us, nigga. Cause that's what this shit is. Hollywood. They just put it on your phone. And now they making us compromise our integrity and our morals in our living room. Now they making us hoe ourselves out in our bedrooms. Like, none of this shit is gonna end good. You know what I mean? Like, if you were OnlyFans, you Hollywood. You in Hollywood, baby. You an actress. You a motherfucking you an actress. Don't get it fucked up. An actress. You know what I'm saying? This is Hollywood. All of this shit is Hollywood. Cause the cell phone, this motherfucking hand operated. It's motherfucking shit. And that's the piece of the puzzle. That's the part that we have to understand about this shit, about Hollywood, about the compromise, about the hoeing, about the selling our souls and shit. Cause again, like, unfortunately, even the nigga, like I just told you, even the niggas in Hollywood, 9 times out of 10 of these niggas, they doing it for the attention. They doing it for the likes. Cause these niggas ain't really living that shit. These niggas is driving base model cars, nigga. Base model, nothing luxury, nothing top of the line. I don't be seeing this shit. These niggas looking base model, you know, baby mama cars and shit. And they living regular lives and shit. But they getting likes and they get attention. They might get some motherfucking, some B-list props and shit. And that's all they get. That's all these niggas get. These niggas get to fake it till they make it. They done sold they soul, they get to compromise, but now they get to act like it, act like that that they have a value because what they did, what they compromised. Trust me, it ain't too many of these niggas that you think out here living in no mansions and fucking living it up. These niggas is scratching and scraping, waiting for the next gig, waiting for the next casting director. Nigga, you know what I mean? Work them hips on that nigga and shit. Hollywood is on your phone. A Hollywood mentality is in our minds. And we all hoes. We all soul sellers. We all compromised beings for likes. For attention. That's like, but again, like, mm, so whatever that compromise is, whatever that motherfucking negotiation is for your dignity and your pride, you got to be ready. You got to be ready to bargain, huh? You know, every day you got to be able to bargain. See, like, part of this shit, like I tell you about, even the people that you be around, the people that you be around are the people that you fucking should want to be. Like, it should be your encouragement. Should be, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be around these people that are willing to do anything, that are willing to sell out anybody for attention. I mean, was Kobe Bryant a psyop? See, that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when you live on TV, you fuck around and die on TV. Like I told niggas, like, if niggas is disrespecting us in the public, they might need to be reprimanded in the public. That's life. And that's why they create these characters. Like this like all of this shit online, bro. Like if you listen to what I'm saying to you and how I just broke down this whole fucking psyop, then look at this online shit. Look at how they introduce characters. See, like, all of this is to show you what you don't want to be. They introduce a nigga like a Grandmaster J to show you what you don't want to be. They want to attract all the niggas that's on this same type of shit. And then they'll show you that it ain't gonna work. You ain't got to worry about it. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about it. It ain't gonna work. Look what happened to these niggas. See, this shit don't work. Trust me. That's what they want you to do. Like, they gonna fight the war on TV, so you exhausted. You don't even feel like fighting and shit. Yeah, look what you don't want to be him. You don't want to be Jay. And not to say that you ever wanted to be Jay. Because if you wanted to, it's people out here that do that shit every day and they ain't on Front Street trying to get caught up. Not to say that that's not what we need or what we don't need. I'm just to say that this is TV. They bring people, characters, they introduce characters two ends. Okay, cool. This is going, like he's going to get arrested. He's going to get killed. You know, like they create these scripts for these people before these niggas even know it. And then again, like I say, it's see, like you gotta understand, this is Tavistock, this is the press, this is the media. They've been running the press since there was no press. Excuse me. Marcus Garvey, his shit with the Black Star newspaper, that's the shit that that's novel. Like anybody these niggas talking about printing and all this extra shit, that's novel. You know? Like these white boys got a fucking they got a copyright on printing on the machine, nigga. Like, so it's like a lot of that shit is like they got it set up. And then what they want is they want everybody to be able to read so they can print more shit that can distract and destruct. If you can't read the Bible, you can't be afraid of Jesus. So the more you can read, the more you're afraid you can be. And that's in life. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to give us more fear and more fucking lies. And it's the press that does it. It's these medias, these mediums, and these. That's what I'm saying. Like you can, you can't get into this. Why? They went out to the middle of nowhere and they built it up like that. They got, well, okay, cool. If you don't have an agent, then you can't get it. And how you can't get an agent because we do not accept unsolicited material. What does that mean? I mean, we don't know you. We don't give a fuck about you. Cause you see that? That's how they keep this shit fucking done. That's how they keep this shit compromised and able to 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 manipulate and abuse people. Cause this shit is unsolicited. This shit they have this appeal that they don't need you. So if a nigga don't need you, you know what motherfuckers is willing to do to demonstrate their value. Yo, y'all need me. As you should, nigga. That's what I'm telling you. Go. I mean, a nigga tell you can't go somewhere, nigga. You better show up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I see you there, nigga. Test it. But that's what these niggas. That's what they got you doing. That's what they got us doing. Trying to figure out how can we be solicited. What can I do to solicit these niggas? If they don't want to be unsolicited, how can I get their attention? How can I fuck around and get this? I mean, it just makes it sound even better. It makes it sound even more appealing when a nigga don't want to fuck. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, these niggas is unsolicited. Damn, how can I get their attention? You see the trick of that shit, the illusion of a motherfucker that got something. Well, nigga, I didn't ask you to come here and sell your soul. I didn't ask you to come here and fuck the whole fucking office. This is unsolicited. You know what I'm saying? Like like, oh gosh, bro. I think it's over though. That's why I can talk about it like this. Like I said, I ain't really trying to hash the shit, but I just think it's over. I can't see it like Hollywood will always, be a place, but the Hollywood now is on the phone. The Hollywood of today exists in our minds. Like you don't like you don't really need to send a nigga somewhere to get him to compromise himself. No, you just need to have a platform where you can get paid. You just need to have a members only section. You know? Yeah. You just need a motherfucking uh, um a monetized page and shit. You know? I mean, I get it. Niggas don't care why you didn't make it. Nobody's sitting out here explaining this shit to you. Oh, this is why I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I'm not a fucking such and such. I'm not going to sell my soul. Oh, girl, you ain't got what it take. Yeah, nigga, you lying. You ain't got what it take. I get it. Nobody wants to hear the truth and shit, right? They just want to hear that she did it. She made it happen. And that's what niggas is doing. They willing to make it happen. Niggas is willing to compromise themselves to make it happen. Willing to give up everything they got and show you how much. I mean, again, listen, how far you willing to go for a motherfucker to solicit you? If it's one agent, if you get a William Morris agent, you basically set, not for life. Because again, once they get tired of you, they're gonna throw you out the window. But you probably, I mean, you're gonna probably, if you stay in their good graces, you keep doing the shit that they ask you to do, you'll stick around. So if you get a William Morris agent, you get a creative artist agents, what you willing to do for that? And they know it. They know it. And that's how they design this shit. They design this shit to motherfucking confuse us. You know what I mean? To have us to be compromising, have us ready to hoe. They put up all this lights and all this whole fake shit, this fluff shit. This shit is not real, man. And this shit is all achievable without doing anything to compromise. But they gonna have you compromised. I mean, like it's certain drugs and shit that I just ain't with. I ain't against the shit. You a grown man. You do what you want to do. But just certain shit, man. I'm not doing this shit. That shit just not worth it. It's not worth it. And that's the shit that everybody out there doing. I mean, I never met more. Oh my god. I mean, girls that just fucking like the nigga had a song. All the girls standing in the line for the bathroom. All the girls standing in the line for the bathroom. And they in there sniffing coke. They in there doing one on ones and shit. Like, girl, they in there crushing up the 8 ball. I mean, coming out eyes banging. It's 3 or 4 in the morning. These girls is charged up. She drinking Red Bull and doing lines and shit, nigga. A line? All the girls standing in a line for the bathroom. Shit is different around here, man. Hollywood is different. Mm-hmm. Hanging with these niggas for what? These niggas is weird. These niggas are fucking compromising. You know? And these niggas, I mean, yeah, man. These niggas is weird, bro. Like, listen, man. Like you don't want to get caught up with these niggas. Like I said, you'll be at a party. It'll be 2 in the morning. It'll be 3 in the morning, and the people you with, they just start doing some drugs you never even heard of. Doing some shit you can never like. What the fuck, nigga? What kind of bong is that? Oh, it's not a bong. It's a what? Uh, I done seen some shit, man. I done seen some shit. Just for motherfuckers to be down with some niggas. And so, why do all these celebrities always get caught up with the same girls, the same groupies, the same everybody fucking the same girls in Hollywood? Everybody why? Because that is the people that can get into the circle. Niggas ain't you don't know where no mansion parties at. You don't know where no fucking they don't got flyers for this shit. They not running around putting flyers on cars telling you where the after hours is at. Nigga, this is a secret. And when you get there, if you do find out, you gotta know the code. You gotta have a password. You might even have to text yourself. If you don't have the text, fuck the code. I done seen some shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't for public consumption. This shit is just for the fucking people that they select. You know? It ain't because obviously everybody got money. It's only about money. And now you hear you don't want to leave. You don't want to fucking leave this shit. You like, cool, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Look over there. That's such and such. That's the southern nigga. Oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, and these see, that's the thing about the after hours and shit. Like, this high shit is creepy. Cause at the after hours, see, like in LA, everything closes at 2. So all the normal clubs close. Everything where everybody know is closed. So now all the artists that might have got paid to host a party, might have got paid to perform at a party, they come into this after hours and shit. Cause now this is they're not performing, they just come in to chill because everybody else is gonna be there, right? And that is where motherfucking the shit is weird at in places like that where it's just be a whole bunch of motherfucking people just competing for the wild, competing for the crazy. You know? And like that billionaire nigga, that nigga was cool as shit. This nigga cool as shit. He just want to watch you fuck. Like that's crazy. Like it'll be a nigga that's cool. These motherfuckers be hanging out. These niggas be chilling, and then they just hit you with just some old off the wall dumb shit. Like what? Nigga, I know you'll bust that ass. So nigga, go ahead, fuck her. Man, nigga, bust her shit open real quick, nigga. Watch this. What? Y'all niggas is tripping. And you'll be surprised at how many niggas is diving for them opportunities. You know? You'd be surprised at how many motherfuckers is diving for opportunities and shit to show what they willing to do. That shit is crazy, man. That shit is fucking nuts. It's not worth it, guys. The shit is over. Hollywood is over. Hollywood is on your fucking phone. The compromise is fucking on your phone now. And the beautiful part is you see that the compromise doesn't pay. Like all this shit is short term shit, man. Imagine now they talking about, and listen, I'm not disrespecting niggas. I'm just pointing this shit out, nigga. This is for the future, nigga. But now they talking about like shit like OnlyFans might. Just imagine if OnlyFans go commercial and they not doing no motherfucking, you know, secret squirrel shit no more. They just doing YouTube type shit, right? What happens to all of those fucking pictures, all of those fucking videos of motherfuckers' mamas and grandmamas and aunties and shit? If niggas' baby mamas and shit out here paying bills on these niggas' platforms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, now they done did that for 2 or 3 years. What they gonna do for the next 5 or 10 years? Now that shit over. They gonna have to find another site to compromise on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is one of them things. Like, they'll find a way to constantly have you compromise, to constantly having you doing something and then doing it again. You know, like shit. I thought I just did this. I just showed you I'm down with you. Yeah, but my man didn't get to see it. Let him see it. Damn. This shit is vicious, man. This shit is vicious. And then like I say, the culture of the shit. All right, so all of that shit is Hollywood cool. And that shit make you think, okay, cool. I might not even be able to. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gonna have to do that. But understand, You just flew out here. Like Hollywood is full of prom queens and the most likely to succeed and motherfucking the niggas from the theater clubs full of cheerleaders. You know what I mean? Models, like all the fucking coolest people from your school is fucking going to Hollywood. So everybody that comes there is coming there with expectations. They not trying to just leave disappointed. They believe in themselves. These niggas come out here confident. These niggas come out that motherfucker sure. So you're not just going to just leave. You're not just gonna go back with your tail between your legs. You fuck around and do some shit. You go compromise a little bit. You bend a little bit because you out here and you know you can do it. You know you can do the shit. And it's not the shit you want to do. That's what I'm saying. But they set it up where they don't take answers. Like that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. I'm saying this shit because by the time you find out that they like by the time you find out what you got to do to get your unsolicited material solicited, it's too late. The hard part, like again, that they send you on a mission to start because we don't take unsolicited material. So that's a mission. That's a long motherfucking journey. So now you're on this journey. Anybody can tell you anything because you don't know where you at. You never heard this. I never heard a motherfucker in college tell me about unsolicited material. I never heard a motherfucker in college tell me about an agent. I never heard a motherfucking teacher in school talk about a casting couch and a casting director. None of that shit. These motherfuckers tell you to be on time and all this extra shit. Nobody in time in Hollywood. It's hurry up and wait. Get here and sit down. Shut up. Wait till I call you. If I call you, I might not call you, but it's glad. But if you don't wait, I'll never call you again. See, and that's what this shit is. Like, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of like unnecessaries to demonstrate that you are worthy of soliciting. And once you get on that path of trying to show niggas, you can go anywhere. Like you can off the road, off the cliff, because now we don't know what to do now. We don't know. We can't just follow the path. You can't just get a job interview out this bitch. You can't just send in your resume and send in your high school, college. No, nigga, this ain't McDonald's. This ain't fucking the government. You can't take a test to be an actor. You can't take a test to be a fucking rapper. You know? So you don't know what this so everybody not gonna get this shit. Everybody not gonna understand why a nigga might even attempt to compromise. But I get it. You attempt to compromise because you ain't going back no loser. You came out here to win. Okay, cool. They moved the goalpost a little bit, but you've been through adversity. You know how to handle this shit. But what I'm here to tell you is, at the end of this shit, it's not worth it. Like they make you go through all of this shit to find out that it's not worth it, dog. So that's what I'm saying. That's the point of this whole shit. Hoeing, selling your soul, and compromising just to be fucking solicited. It ain't what you want. It ain't what you really want, bro. You got talent, push it. Find the people that's doing hot fucking series and web series in your neighborhood, and y'all create the culture. But don't move to Hollywood to be no hoe. Don't go out that motherfucker to sell your soul and shit. Don't go out there to waste your motherfucking youth for the enemy to go out here and distract and disrupt and to help these niggas steal our land. But that's what this is all about, bro. You don't have to worry about nobody telling you what you can do and what you can't do and how you get on and how you get on. Because again, you can't get on, dog. There is no on without being solicited. If you don't have an agent, you'll never get in a movie. You'll never get on a TV show. You need an agent to be an extra. Okay, this is Hollywood. Because again, once you get an agent, if you start being an extra, if you do like 5 or 10 movies as an extra, you are in the union. You're in the union now. Oh shit, you got access to dental and health. Like, like I remember my homeboy. Like I told you, these niggas starring in fucking Coach Carter. So he be talking about how he had Hollywood. He would show me this shit. How he had Hollywood benefits and dental and health, because he's a member of the motherfucking actors, the Screen Actors Guild. He had enough credits, enough hours, you know, where he was now a part of the guild. See, like, this is what they offering you. This is all a trick, all a solicitation, but this is just gonna drive you crazy, dog. This is the shit that you need this shit because you're going to be homeless in the end. You're going to be motherfucking, you know, running from demons in the end. Fucking with these niggas. And I'm telling you, like, the only niggas that win in this thing is the niggas that live in public. You have to live, like, if you want to be a Hollywood nigga, if you want to be an actor, like they tell you the whole world is a stage. At any given time, they can call you to participate in the stage, call you to participate in a fucking in an event, a false flag, in a motherfucking, to promote this nigga, to debate this nigga. That's what this shit is. It's just a bunch of solicited niggas on call. You know? Like I tell you, like, even motherfucking, like, see, like, okay, see, I talk about Umar Johnson and how he gotta be down with somebody to be on all these TV shows and radio shows. Nigga, I work for NBC for Kwesi Mfume's Bottom Line. Okay? Kwesi Mfume was the fucking head of the NAACP. He was a congressman in Baltimore, right? Actually, he's the top nigga in the world at the time. And I'm producing his TV show while I'm in college, right? But I only could pick his guests out of a fucking book. Nigga, this NBC. You ain't just calling no niggas off the street. I tried it. Hell yeah, I tried it. But they not with that. No, they got a book full of niggas. They got a book full of experts. Nigga. If you in this book, nigga, you part of the problem. You part of the motherfucking agenda. You part of this Tavistock psyop. Everybody we see on TV, these niggas come out of a book. You call these niggas, I would call these niggas, hey, this such and such NBC. I want to do such and such. Oh yeah, just send it to me and I'll be there. These niggas don't get paid. These niggas don't do nothing. They don't get paid to appear on these shows. This is part of their job, nigga. Their Illuminati job. Just keeps them buzzing and shit. But they in a book. They an expert. Ain't no random niggas in those streets, no experts. Ain't no random niggas in those streets popping up on TV unless it's like niggas talking about the weather or some local shit. This is Hollywood, man. This is an illusion. This is the caveman trying to civilize the motherfucking caveman. Like, I'm telling you, understand? Them niggas is the monsters. They gotta pretend to be the Bradys, pretend to be the Breevers, so you can civilize these motherfuckers coming off the boat. This shit ain't for us. We just so stupid. We get caught up in this shit and run to be abused and run to demonstrate that we ain't afraid to compromise. You know, quick to negotiate the soul. This is like I'm saying, like the shit don't have, like, I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you it's motherfucking, It's terrible, nigga. No, I just said it's beautifully undermining. This shit is beautifully undermining. They got you thinking. That's what I'm saying. You courageous. You not going back losing. You came out here to win. If all you got to do is be solicited, shit, I can do that. I can get these motherfuckers to want to talk to me, to know that I'm good. See how it's a play on emotions. It's reverse This is a psychological operation. Now they done reverse psychology the nigga. So everybody. You cannot get into this game without an agent. We know this. You cannot get an agent, a good agent, because they do not take unsolicited material. It's that buffer, it's that wall of protection, that wall of silence. Niggas want to get down. They want to penetrate the wall. But we don't understand what these niggas is doing on the other side of this motherfucker. This illusion, this trick, this game, this motherfucking freak show. Shit, nigga, if you like, I'm not telling you about no fucking Satan and all that extra shit. Nigga, that shit don't even matter. You will never see that shit. By the time you get to that shit, you done already did some compromising shit. You'll never see that shit. You don't even know what these niggas is doing. You could come around and be a Mason before you get there. That might get you a little closer, but you still gonna have to do some shit. Yeah, you in the game, you a Mason, you low level, but you not Hollywood, nigga. Hollywood ain't masonry. Hollywood is a different set of masonry. It's the theater side. It's the mind side. These niggas building illusions. Y'all building walls. So yeah, you could be a Mason and know some people and use your handshakes to get into some doors, but you still gotta be solicited. You still gotta compromise. You still gotta prove what you willing to do to get down with these motherfucking liars. I mean, there is no side of this shit that's not fucking buffered, that's not solicited. Like I mean, again, like okay, cool. Like I was lucky. Like, I was really lucky. I was able to to maneuver. I got to MTV early. I did the NBC thing early. See, the NBC thing sprung me to the MTV thing. Sprung me. Period. Here we go. But then I'm still a real nigga. I'm still meeting niggas in the street. I'm telling you that if you want to do this shit, you gotta meet people. That's how you gonna, cause somebody's gonna have to put you on. That's how you meet people. That's how you get on in Hollywood. Somebody put you on, nigga. So even like I say, even niggas that got jobs, nigga. I know people that work for BT. I know people that work for NBC and that work and that work and that they will never be on camera because they are not a part of the shit. If they were to try to get on camera, they would tell them we don't take unsolicited material. To the people that work there, they can't be niggas that work there can't just be sliding shit in. They can't come up with no ideas for no shows and shit. No. They hit you with all types of legal mumbo jumbo. We don't want to be responsible. We have to be protected. It has to go through proper sources. We need to account for the date of receipt. It's a lot of shit mumbo jumbo that sound real good to keep you on the outside looking in this bitch. You got to sign a waiver that if they got an idea that's similar to your idea that they might have been developing before or during, or if an idea just like your idea appears in the future, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily reflect on this. Like you do a lot of shit. That's what I'm saying. Like MTV is one of the few people that take unsolicited materials. MTV. And I was one of the niggas that used to open the box. I worked in creative development. So that was the niggas that created the shows. We developed the shows, right? So I would open the box and shit. But ain't none of them niggas ever get put on from that shit. None. Nobody ever gets put on from that shit. And like I said, they have that's like when you low level, as soon as you get in there, you get to open the box because they want to see if you know a good show. So they have me in there opening the box. Shit. But nobody takes unsolicited material. And like I say, even with them, you don't want to send it to MTV because they watch them shit and they steal your shit. Like niggas be sending, they steal your shit. They steal your ideas, nigga. That's why they want you to send it in because MTV don't have ideas. MTV don't think of TV shows. They only fucking run and deal with agents and niggas like that. People that give them shows. You know, like I said, I'm working in the development department, and these niggas is not developing shows. Like, what the fuck is going on? That's why I had to get a William Morris agent. I work for MTV, but they not taking my shit. They don't even want to talk about this shit. They're like, oh, yo, if you had an agent, we could. Man, I had to get an agent for my own fucking job. Like, this is crazy. And that's what I'm saying. If I wouldn't to lie or not lie, I did know the nigga. But if I would have used the people that I knew, like the Roots and some shit, use their fucking name to get the William Morris thing, they don't take unsolicited material. And because I was in with MTV, it was like, okay, cool, it's just a conversation. But that's not. But that's again. That was for production. That was for being a creator. That ain't Hollywood. That ain't motherfucking being on camera. That ain't that same circle. It wouldn't have been that simple. You know, because again, now you got to show up. Now you got to be here. Now they got to see you. You got to fuck around in headshot, model shots. It ain't just sending me your motherfucking your scripts and your shit. You know, like this shit is creepy, man. This shit is creepy, bro. I want y'all to understand this shit because I don't. Because by the time you find out all this shit, it's going to be too late. By the time you done did enough compromising to be like, I'm done compromising, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Like for me, like I'm saying, all of this shit was funny to me. It's funny. Like I'm watching this shit laughing. You know what I mean? Like this shit was funny to me. Sure, like I say, like I'm fucking with this billionaire. He want to watch niggas fuck, but that's funny to me. I live in a mansion, so I don't need your money, dog. I'm cool. I got a pool and all this shit at my house. I'm cool on a nigga watching me fuck. But it's funny to know that that's what this shit is doing. You know what I mean? And that is motherfuckers lined up to fuck for some niggas. Y'all crazy to compromise yourself, hold yourself out. You know? And that's the environment and shit. You be running around looking at motherfuckers, bad chicks and niggas that you think is on, but they just like crazy motherfuckers. The nigga Mr. Marcus. Oh my god. That's what happened. One of the nights, the nigga, like this nigga, I tell you, he just want to watch niggas fuck. This nigga, that's my homeboy. Know this nigga. My homeboy called the nigga, and the nigga popped up. Y'all niggas is crazy. Like this is real life. What niggas will do with money and how motherfuckers live out here in Hollywood and live in the world, compromising and hoeing and shit to survive in Hollywood, waiting for a break until you break. Like what happens first? Do you get the break or do you break? Because you're going to break. I mean, I can say I know a lot of people that went and did it, like that did it and grew with these niggas, but they break. Like the homeboy Usher. I met Usher first time when I was at that Boys and Men shit, working with Boys and Men. But Usher had to take some time off of this shit, man. And nigga broke. Like this shit is vicious. Like a lot of this shit they ask you to do, a lot of this shit, you get tired of doing this shit, fucking with these people, man. You get tired of this shit. And then what they'll do is they'll bring you back out, nigga. Do you want this to happen to you? Because remember, Usher he had a crazy scandal. Fat chicks coming out saying he was touching them, and all types of chicks was saying he was giving them shit, and this, that, and third. And he had a crazy scandal. Nigga, you better come back out. You better play. You know what I mean? You don't want to play, nigga. We gonna keep your name in my fucking headlines one way or another, nigga. And that's what they do. Once they own you, once they own your compromise, and they know the value of your soul and shit, you can always be put back out into the motherfucking limelight, back out into the distraction. It ain't no retirement and shit. It's blood in, blood out, like type of situation. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like I'm telling you, being Hollywood is that different than living in Hollywood. Niggas can live in LA and not be Hollywood. Niggas, you could be in Atlanta and be Hollywood. It's what I'm trying to tell you. The Hollywood is everywhere now. It's a mind. It's a mindset. It's a compromising, hoeing, soul selling mindset that niggas is going Hollywood. If the motherfucking see like, and that's the thing I'm saying too. Like we gotta understand too. Like look into the background of the most successful motherfucking people. Look into their background. Look into their alliances. Look into their cliques. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll see, and you'll be able to tell. Read the motherfucking the underlining stories and shit. This shit is hoeing, nigga. That's the game is. The game is hoeing. The game is hoeing and pimping and handling and sex trafficking. I said it earlier. Why everybody fucking the same girls? Why everybody caught up with the same strippers and same prostitutes? It ain't just because niggas, everybody attracted to the same chick. That's true. Maybe chicks is pretty, they pretty. But it's about the motherfucking access. Who gets access? Who can get behind these walls? Who can be past the buffer? Because, like I'm telling you, the reality is these niggas is really, really only fucking the same girls. Like, not even the girls that you see. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, really. It's really atrocious. I remember one year, it was like 3 years. It was like, for like 3 years, like, the All-Star game was in like Atlanta, Philly, and DC. So, like, we went to all of them shits, right? And it was like little events, going on in between and shit, whatever, like Daytona and shit like that. But we going to all of these shits. And we seeing the same people, the same rappers, the same girls. So this is how you build a rapport with niggas too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because certain niggas at the fights and all this shit at the Super Bowl and, you know, at the game and shit. That's how you meet niggas and you see niggas, just like at the club. But what I'm saying is like you see these niggas and you see the same circle, you see the same group of people, the same girls that faithfully do this shit, that's committed to this shit, that's in this life, like, and that's what these. I mean, and it's a trap. You don't like you think this shit is what you wanted to be. It ain't what you wanted to be. It's a trap. Once you in here compromising, once you in here hoeing, I mean, you shit, nigga, you gotta move out of town and shit when you done. You know, move away because niggas, you don't want people to see you that you might have negotiated with. You know, and that's what this shit's about. It's about negotiating your motherfucking morals. It's about negotiating your soul. It's about being willing to lose your integrity and shit. And then they will solicit you. That's when you solicit it. Niggas ain't hitting you with no extra shit until you end. Until you down. That's what I'm saying. Once you down, once they got something on you, okay, cool. Now you can play the game. Now we can give you the secret. The secret is there is no fucking money. The secret is it's all a hoax. You're just a character in a game. And if you tell anybody, we're going to show them this. We're going to play this. We're going to drop this rumor. Shit, it ain't no fucking money. A nigga get $1 million record deal and shit. He gotta spend the money on a record, nigga. You gotta record the record in their studios. You gotta use their producers. You gotta pay them to promote the shit. That's the $1 million to pay them, nigga. You get $1 million movie, you gotta make the movie with their cameras, with their actors from the same motherfucking agency that you in. Everybody eating off this shit. You get a piece. It ain't you, nigga. You just a part of the motherfucking hustle. And that's what the thing is. You playing a part. Oh, yeah, that nigga just got $100 million. No, he didn't. He's shooting it on their cameras in their studio that they own, and they charging them the fucking highest dollar in the world because they charging themselves. It's all fake. How these niggas don't make money? How the movies make? How you got $1 million movie that don't make money? All these movies is claiming they ain't making no money. No, this is a psyop, nigga. This is designed to make the monsters into the beavers and to steal our land and to distract our fucking best and our brightest and shit. To have our best and our brightest trying to figure out how they can be solicited by the devil, how they can be solicited by the oppressor. By the time you figure this shit out, it's too late, nigga. We don't waste a good time on these motherfuckers. Figuring out that damn, this shit just ain't for me, dog. Oh, that's what this is? This shit ain't for me. Like you hear shit about motherfuckers talking about parties at oh man, there's a party at Jamie's house. Jamie having a party. Such Jamie having a party. Or the party at such and such house. Every week this nigga having a party. Every week. Like it be the same people there every week. And don't open them doors. Don't go into these rooms. Like if I had parties in my house, my nigga, I would lock my room. But it's still rooms I wouldn't even go into other rooms in my own fucking house when niggas would have these parties, dog. Like I told you, these niggas is paying motherfuckers to watch them fuck. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck is going on in these rooms and shit, nigga. This shit's, I mean, yo, man, some of this shit that you think, like I said, like the trick, like we think we want to be at these parties. We think we do. And then a motherfucker going pay you to watch you fuck. Pay you to watch you, man. Like now we got OnlyFans. Okay, cool. But niggas will still pay you in person to watch you compromise your shit and then want to introduce you to some other niggas that will watch you compromise your shit and then keep passing you around. And next thing you know, they put you in the movie. Next thing you know, you on your motherfucking way. Because you already made some movies before you got to the movie. So now you ready to go now. Some niggas done put you on. And then you start having to fuck around and just start fucking around. Cause that's what you have to understand what the soul sex traffic is. With these 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 fucking super women. You know, again, these are the best and brightest from niggas. These is the prom queens. These is the motherfucking the girl from the motherfucking acting guild, acting club, the Glee club. Everybody that think they can make it, that really believe in themselves with confidence, comes to LA. And these niggas is here to abuse them and manipulate them and weaken them, get them ready to be fucking around and abuse and shit. That's what this shit is. A bunch of abused people that's willing to abuse, that's willing to look. I mean, like predatory abusers though. I don't know if niggas get extra points. You know what I mean? For you know what I mean, for how many people you bring into some shit. But these niggas will be. They like I say, like it ain't hard to find out where the after hours is. You know, I mean, you're not just going to find out, but when you find out, you know, you'll be able to go. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Meet me out front. They might not give you the password, but they fucking with you. Meet me out there. You'll get in there. You start to see little shits. I'm telling you, like this, like I'm trying to explain. The compromise is so motherfucking. It's so everything. And by the time you get caught up, by the time you realize I'm cool, it's too late. It's too late. And nobody want to tell what happened to them. Nobody want to tell how they found out. It's too late. You know, like that shit is some shit that you keep this up. If you even want to, because again, there's a certain point, like I tell you, like it's going to either drive you crazy to jail or you're going to move out of state because you can't live around like nobody wants to go back a loser, a failure. I thought you was going to Hollywood. I thought you was going to be somebody. I thought you made it. Why are you coming back? Oh well, I'm not a hoe. I want to come back and save the rest of my soul so I can fill it back up and live a good life. Oh, you a loser. See that? So nobody wants to do that. That's the pressure that's on our best and our brightest. This shit's not fun. It's funny. It's funny, but it's dangerous. And now it's everywhere. Now it's Hollywood mentality. Now it's Hollywood mentality. It's just the thing. It's the Hollywood. These niggas is Hollywood. Nigga, you Hollywood. This nigga acting Hollywood. This nigga acting compromising. This nigga ready to sell out. Not just show out. It's a difference when you showing out and you stunting. Niggas ain't stunting no more. Niggas is really trying to compromise. Niggas is looking for attention. They looking for attention. They want somebody to put them on in Missouri, in Texas, in Connecticut, in Maryland. They not trying to go to Hollywood. They gonna be Hollywood right there. They gonna be silhouette challenge. They gonna be stripping on TikTok. They gonna be busting challenge, compromising challenge. Because again, man, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing. It's to prepare a nigga like to lose his motherfucking to to lose his shit, to lose herself. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. They don't want nothing from it. They just want you to do it. Yeah, they want to know that you're willing to do it. And now everybody is everywhere wants to do it, wants to show that they can do it. They can out hold a hoe. They can outstrip the stripper. They can outsell out the sellout. Everybody wants to do it. It's the it's the motherfucking wave. It's the wave. Like the hoe is hot. The Hollywood, the Hollywood vixen, the video vixen. She worked at the fucking bank. You know what I mean? Like she getting it. Like all like we got the baddest chicks in the world. That is bar none. Now they gotta fight this Hollywood mentality. They gotta fight the Hollywood mentality now. This Hollywood mentality is on our phones. This Hollywood mentality is in our fucking minds. They want us to compromise. And by the time we realize that we fucking compromise, it's too late. By the time you got your OnlyFans popping, it's too late. It's too late. Like we shouldn't be wanting to be cool with motherfuckers that we know got a short lifespan. We know niggas got a short lifespan. Where the fuck is Capri Styles? Huh? Super porn star, super such and such. Where is any of these porn stars or any of these motherfucking short lifespans? Cause that that Hollywood shit is a short motherfucking lifespan. But by the time you find out, by the time you get the shit popping, it's too late. You know how long it takes, like I say it, like a person that's not popping, a person that just get off the boat, just get off the Greyhound. You gotta get an apartment, you gotta get a job. You're gonna get dug in to compromise. You're gonna be nestled in compromising. Or you either gonna be nestled in and forget about it, and give up on the shit. Cause because that's what we do. We come out here, we go to California, we go to LA, and we spend our time, our energy, our money on headshots, on acting classes, on dance classes, you know, trying to get money to attend seminars and to meet and attract. All that shit costs. Your headshots might cost you a couple $100 just because they can. But you gotta have somewhere to live. You gotta have somewhere to stay. You gotta, cause you're not. Like I said, you can't even be an extra. So a lot of this shit is time. It takes time. You be so in this shit. You be so far gone with this shit before this shit make you stupid sick. Before you before, like I say, it's going to depress you. Like you lose people to the struggle in this shit. Like that's what this shit is. This shit is a struggle. Like it's not too many people that have more than one hot summer or two hot summers. I give you two hot summers. That's in the hood. So imagine in Hollywood, like people don't be on for that long. So what are you willing to do to get on for a year or two to be a, to have a speaking role in a motherfucking in one show, one time? Because you're gonna have to hang around a whole lot of weirdos. You're gonna have to hang around a whole lot of thirsty motherfuckers. Thirsty. Thirsty. Niggas that do this shit every day. I know this dude. Like this dude was like, I mean, like we had a I did the TV show. Y'all watched the show on the show, whatever. I had a white dude play a character, but there's really a black dude that was playing this sleazy ass casting director. This nigga, I mean, he had like oh my god, this nigga would, oh god, I don't even want to say this shit, but he was the epitome of the shit you see in the movies of a nigga that's just everybody that's just like he only had like porn stars and models and shit that he was fucking with, and he would just be in there just doing his fucking casting director thing, teaching anyone who would listen how to fucking be a sleazeball. And he's like fat, overweight, like really like, you know, like really different. You know what I'm saying? And he killing it with like, but he's like dealing with like white chicks. We in Hollywood, dog. I'm telling you, office in Hollywood. So he's dealing with like white chicks and white porn stars and white movie stars and shit. Oh, gosh. And he's, I mean, you know, he's taking full advantage of the shit, of being a creep, of knowing that you got something that motherfuckers will die for. And these niggas take advantage of this shit, full advantage of this shit. And I told you, I'm the nigga that was the victim of the shit. I say I'm the victim of the shit. I'm trying to shoot a movie, and I got chicks thinking that this is what they supposed to do. I'm assuming, or maybe I'm just that fine. I get it. I'm just that fine. But that is the culture. And if I wouldn't have never, I mean, you know, like I'm telling you, like that is the culture, man. The culture is that you got a movie coming out. Okay, cool. Let's go in the back and talk. Like what? No, it's not the type of movie. I'm not. It's not no big budget movie, dog. It's just a movie like with the homies and shit. No, no, no. I just want to talk to you. I want to show you my little thing. Oh shit, this is crazy. Everybody groomed for this shit. Everybody, I mean, the ones that's ready. By the time they ready to be an actor, an actress, to have some speaking roles, they tired of bullshit. It's only certain credits you gonna get. IBMD, you can't. Everybody just can't go put their name on IBMD. You got to put it with a movie. You got to put it. You know what I'm saying? Attached to a production. You know, with a producer. So somebody's watching this cast list. You know, if you serious, you trying to elevate in this shit. You confident, you all this shit that we already said that we know these people are. You the prom queen, you the fucking president of the glee club. You ready to fucking do this shit. So you fucking groomed. You already done. It's over. It's too late. And these niggas is passing these girls around, bro. And they with it. And they get in these gigs, they get in these jobs. And they be the same girls. It be the same few. So that's the Hollywood hoeing, man. This whole shit is hoeing. This whole industry, this whole fucking distraction is to hold us out. It's to compromise us. It's to make us lose ourselves and to sell our souls to enrich their thievery. And by the time we find out, it's too late. Don't let it be too late for you, bro. Sis. Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.